All right, let's talk about it. You got an alt. You don't got none of the. You ain't got the lasso. Let's put it like that. You ain't got a lasso. You ain't got a sports pod, which I don't have. All right, this is all. You ain't got no allies neither, right? I got one. I wolf pack this one. Y'all know what wolf pack is, right? That's when you use these coins up here to on up top where it says Legion. Let's go to the marketplace just to show you. All right. Where Legion at? Oh, my bad. Let's go to ally. Here you go. Legion tributes. All right. So I don't know if you know or not, but you should know. You could buy them in 1,000. It's like a wolf pack. You can buy 1,000. When you use 1,000, you can wolf pack for the whole all your tombs. All right, which I did with this. Which I did with this one. Constantine, right? It's wolf packed on everybody. That's why when you see it, it says unlocked. All right, now I don't have any other ones. But if you just want to unlock, let's say you just want to unlock one at a time. I don't need. I got them all on my other one. So let's say I like, what would I do? You come down here to the one you need. Let's say Starfire, right? Everything is might based now, so your boy going might. Let's say I want a Starfire. I want to unlock Starfire though, right? I have an option. This one will unlock across all characters. This one will unlock for this character. And why is this important? This is important because as you can see, it only costs 250. So if you one of them dudes that ain't got a lot of alts, which I would advise you to get a lot of alts because the game is coming up where they're about to have your alts be your sidekicks. They're gonna allow you to fight with them, uh, side by side. As you play your character you're logged into, they're gonna allow you to. That's what the one of the updates was speaking about here shortly, maybe a few months or whatnot. Possibly when they release the new DLC, who knows? But I would advise you to get some alts. If you don't, and you got like one or two alts, hey, this is the best thing going because you could wolf pack it for that one in particular. You can grab whatever one you want for 250. So if you spend the 10 on it, you got four of them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing at all, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. Now we're gonna unlock Starfire for him. Yes, we are. And it maxes out to 10, right? Because I got it maxed out at 10 on other ones. So this one maxed out at 10. All right. So as you can see, it says unlocked. Now I got a great combat signature ability one. I got a great might buff. Now obviously I ain't did nothing with the Superboy, but he's here, right? What do we want? We want Flash. Do we want Flash? This is what you got to think about. Do you want Flash? Do you want Static? The game is taking an EOG base now. I think it's room for improvement everywhere. I think you can, if you know how to create loadouts, sit at the spawn target and figure it out. You can use anything. But if you are EOG based, scrap, go on and get this flash. You feel me? If you going, it don't even matter. You get this flash period. It's like damn near you gotta have it, but you don't have to. You can actually use Starfire and Static. You feel me? Now I think Flash is more beneficial because it gives you that 15% supercharge once it's maxed. That'd be totally up to you to what you do with it. But you could do that. You can come down here and get where you at? Open up Batman Who Laughs. He gives you some Chris. Where's Zendaya? Zendaya. Zantana. Zantana give you 10% mic, but only for like 10 seconds every now and again. And she give you like 5% crits or something like that. I don't think neither one of these are gonna be better than Static or Flash. But if you wanted to, if you just wanted to say like, you know what, I got them on my other tunes. I don't want it on every tune. I want to do something different on this tune. Well, then that's what you do. You feel me? Come over here. Now, me in particular, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, look at this. Previous unlocks. So instead of it being 1,000, okay. So I could have did that with both of them. Okay, so look, the Flash will sync too. Okay, so since I can do this across all characters for 500, you feel me? Instead of just doing it for one. Go ahead, let me get that. Why not? I got it on all characters anyway, but I was about to unlock it on my other art anyway, right? So now I can go to all them low level arts and I have him as well. I have two. Alright, so now we got 250 left. And we ain't gonna do nothing with that. We're gonna let somebody else get that. We're gonna go over there and let somebody else get that. You hear me? Alright. So as you can see, you gotta hook up your loadouts. You gotta hook up your loadout. What we doing? What we doing with this right here? That's the rebuff. Alright, so this is for your rebuff. Okay? Why am I using it like this? I'm just testing. I just turned. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm just testing. I heard it was OP. Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying. Let's see how it go. All right, you can use this power. As you see, it's a power interaction. Says crushes enemies. When you meleeing, right, with water, you get 10% additional damage when you use against a crushed enemy. So you need that. You feel me? Now you don't have to use it. You can use this 2 times. You feel me? Let's leave it. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Let's see what I might have. Might is at 583,000. What is it now? 600. What is it now? All right, so it go from 5.8 to 6.5. So about 700,000, about 70,000. It's gonna go. It's gonna jump on you with two of them. With one of them, it's gonna jump on you about four. So it's about 3.5 each. You see, it's about 3.5. You're getting 35,000 each time you hit it. I guess that's gonna be your 8% or whatever. All right, from the Starfire, as we have Starfire equipped, right? Let's go put our flash in as well. All right, so now we got 3 legit, and this is an art, right? It's an art. It's an art. We got 3 legit now. We can use our weapon buff, clip it again. Now we got 70,000 instead of just a 35, right? Now, how you find out if your loadout is any good or not? Which this one is already proven. I mean, obviously you could do some other things with it, but this one is proven. For instance, down here, I would definitely. So when you pop it up there, you got to be quick with it though. If you ain't quick, it ain't gonna be worth it. All right. See down here, you can boom. Put your bubble. Where your bubble at? Boom. Bubble gives you damage. You know what I'm saying? Your damage inside the bubble do extra. So let's say you don't have the weapon buff. Use this. Clip this with the riptide. All right, and keep your bubble up. Constantly do extra damage. Or use this when you meleeing to make that aquatic arsenal do 10% more damage. You see what it do. All right. So let's see the difference between this one and popping this twice and popping this one. and using the crust, okay? We're gonna see the difference right now. We're gonna run about 2 or 3 parses real quick. Boom, boom. We ain't even gonna hit the dehydrate or whatever it's called. We're just gonna run this. All right, y'all see what it started off at. So that initial was 749. That's 7,494,000. That's on a single target with the melee water thing, and that's with virtually, you know, you got arts. We got arts. Oh shit, I ain't got my ELG in there. Okay, whatever. I gotta switch that up, but we'll figure it. I mean, we'll put it in there. We got the ELG right there. Like I said, this was oh man, I got a lot of Wolfpack tokens. I mean, what's the name? All right. Anyway, now we gonna do it with the Magma. All right, we're gonna do it with the Magma. See the difference. Okay. I mean, let's get about this. All right, we out of combat. Damn, we got to let him build up. If I leave and come back, really? Let's see if let's see. I don't know. Maybe I come over here for a little bit, do something here, just get back up. If not, it's gonna be a minute. Don't really matter, to be honest with you. Don't really matter, to be honest with you. This fool steadily losing. He ain't even being hit in one game though. Man, if you don't get your power up, bro, if you don't heal up, stop playing. Oh, this dude was tripping. Alright, so. Alright, anyway, let's do this then. So we seen a 7.4, a 6.1, and a 5.9. That was 3 up. Now we're going straight like this. Yeah, what the? We're going straight like this. No double. What's the name? Alright, no double. Straight like this. Everything the same. We're gonna see if the crush do more than the double weapon buff. Obviously, when you get down this low, oh shoot, that crush might be better. Oh yeah. This is no lasso, okay? Oh yeah, the crush. The crush might be substantiated. All that whirling, all that old, yeah. Okay, so as you see, that crush do 7.6, 7, what was the first one? 7.8, 7.6, 7.4, 7.1. Whereas now, obviously, you can tell the Riptide makes it's just a little longer. You taking hitting the weapon buff again. So those few seconds are detrimental. You feel what I'm saying? Because the 10 seconds, the reason I got the 7.4 on this one, because the 10 seconds don't start until I start swinging. So I got all 3 of them moves out before I started swinging. That's why it was a high. So my final, I would tell you not to worry about refreshing that weapon buff. If you got magma, put the magma in, and you ain't got to worry about all that extra. You hear me? And I'm gonna show you something a little bit different. Now, obviously, if you familiar with dehydrate, I think it got buffed up or something. It's different than it used to be. It's different than it used to be. I think this used to drain like your supercharge, or if you had supercharge. Oh no, that's the other one. That's the supercharge generator. Excuse me, I misspoke. But anyway, that dehydrate, that be hitting. It'll hit for like 3, 4 million. Like 3 point something million. Not every time though, right? But let's see what we're gonna incorporate it. And I ain't even incorporated the what's the name. Okay, so as you can see, the dehydrate is worth it. It's just something you gotta use. I mean, it's gonna be beneficial. It's gonna keep you up there. It do take away from the it takes away from the natural just spam. It takes away from that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to where you have time to do that, clip those two real quick. When you do this one, it's a long drawn out animation. It do give you a little more damage. As you can see, I hit that 8 a few times. But every other one is 6.5 when the other one was like 7 something every single time. So it balances off, obviously. See, that's 4 7s. 7 8, 7 6, 7 4, 7 1. This one was 8 1, 6 5, 8 0. Not and then 6 I mean not horrible, just really kind of like the same numbers to be honest. If we talking about is 7.57 and that one going to give us 7.5 and a 7. So it's similar numbers. I mean, on a boss, a single target boss, I guess it's you could use it. You ain't got to. Let's do something different though. Let's just go through this little water thing, right? Cuz there's a lot of ways to use it. Now we're going to do it with the bubble. All right? And we're going to see how does that. Cuz once you're inside the bubble, remember the attacks are more. We ain't buffing, we ain't doing nothing. This is straight just this is base damage. This is just using the power. If we buffed up and used the weapon buff, the trinket, you know what I'm saying? Pop the super, we'll be hitting this dude for like 20 something million and just with, you know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. You could clip all three of them together. And you ain't gotta worry about it until it come. Now Omega's there. You can always use Omega. If you don't, same on you. I mean, you don't have to, don't get me wrong, but to me, in my mind, you slipping if you ain't using it. Now you don't go back to that bubble until it's ready. Hit them all three. But as you can see, it's gonna do about the same. So it's gonna be as beneficial as it's gonna be as beneficial as like the dehydrate without having to stop and use another power. You feel me? Because as you can see, I hit 7. I mean, I hit 8 twice, 81 and 80. Same thing with dehydrate. All right. Now I'm just showing y'all that base level so that you can get an idea of what it does. Now, obviously, inside raids is gonna do different. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna, you got a lot of buffs, you got things, and then sometimes these sparring targets don't always give you accurate numbers. Sometimes you can use them because they're very beneficial as far as comparison. Don't worry about the actual numbers you see. But as long as they get better and better, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're looking for. Now, there are a lot of little exploits in this game. Well, I don't know how many they are now, but there have always been exploits in this game that people know that they ain't gonna give you. It's called, gatekeepers. They gonna hold that stuff forever. You feel me? But anything we learn over here, we lace people up. Unless it's illegal, we ain't gonna lace you up with the shit that's gonna get us kicked. You ain't gonna be getting me kicked. You hear me? All that, oh yeah, tough skin gave me, nah, tough skin ain't gave you a damn thing. You hear me? Tell you ain't got your ass a understanding of what's going on with why water is so OP. Water is so OP because it's aquatic. This aquatic arsenal. That's why it's OP. That thing go. It ain't so much the numbers they put out individually. It's how you rack them up. It's a spam ability. So you spamming that thing and it get fast. You see how quick it go. So this will be the loadout I would use right here. All right. Obviously, you got to take this down. You take this. Boom. All right. You could do it like that. You could do it like this. This would be more of what a meta loadout would look like if you didn't have a meta AOE look. If you don't have Lasso, this is what your meta AOE gonna look like, and your arts are gonna look like this. Just how your art's gonna look. If you don't want candle, I mean, obviously one of these would be trans. Candle would be trans. If you got trans, if you don't got trans, which I don't have on this art, I will have it. I have in Wolfpack trans because I had it on every tune, all my tunes. I got like 9 transformations that I leveled up by each one individually. So I ain't got that on Wolfpack. I ain't got my strat or my none of my most of my tank artifacts ain't Wolfpack because I did all them separately, individually. I mean, but your arts are gonna look like this, except for this candle is gonna be the transformation. All right, that's gonna be a meta artifact. That's up to you how you use it. But I'm just giving you the idea and some logic behind why somebody might use this or somebody might use that or somebody might use this. You know, it's just this is a very good power. So right now, if you really wanted to melee some stuff, if you can, some of them raids you can't. But now if you're using the bubble, you can get up on them real quick. You hear me? You can get right up on them with that bubble and go to working. Now you might die, and if you die, they might not pick you up because they're gonna be bored chasing for sure. You hear me? So I mean, just know that your number one ability as a DPS is survivability. If you can't live, you ain't gonna put up no damage. That's just period point blank. I don't care how good your burn is. If you dying all the damn time, you're gonna be one of them dudes talking about if I didn't die. If I didn't die the first boss, you feel me? I've been on that page the last 2 weeks, dying as soon as I get in the raid, mad as hell. You feel me? But shout out to DC, man. I love what y'all doing with this game. It done really brung it about the woodworks for me back again. You know what I'm saying? I've been on it, but a lot of people coming back, and I like that. I like to see people back involved in this game because this is a fire ass game, homie. So shout out to the DC devs, man. I love what y'all doing with the place. You feel me? I love what y'all done with the place and continue to do. All these improvements are good. So that's it, homie. Y'all see how we did with that little water, man? Just a little close up real quick. Ain't nothing major.